In the smoldering aftermath of U.S. airstrikes on Iran's nuclear sites, Supreme Leader Ayatollah has broken his silence, and done so with fire in his voice. Emerging from what sources say was a heavily fortified bunker beneath the Capitol, he declared the American assault futile, dismissing it as political theater orchestrated by President Trump. These strikes achieved nothing, he said, except proving our strength. We are victorious, not victims. Our chief international correspondent, Lice Doucet, reports from Tehran under tight restrictions. None of her footage is allowed to be broadcast on the BBC's Persian service. Per Iranian government orders, a rule enforced on all foreign journalists currently operating in the country. But even under these constraints, the story bursts through cracks. Once the heart of propaganda, Iran's state-run TV studio now lies in ruin. Its news desk scorched by fire, its anchors scattered by the Israeli strike that targeted the facility. The Ayatollah's address, instead, came from a hidden location. His message: Iran will never surrender. For a nation forged in resistance, the word surrender is a joke. The capital now breathes through broken lungs. A shaky ceasefire has allowed life to creep back in. The infamous Tehran traffic honks again. The grand bazaars glimmer under dusty light. People are coming home, slowly, cautiously, from shelters, from relatives' homes, from exile within their own country. But not all wounds are visible. In one hospital ward, Morza lifts his shirt to reveal jagged scars. I worked in transportation, he tells us. I was outside Evin prison when it was hit. Israel says it only targets military sites. That's a lie. I was there. I bled. Doctors say they're treating increasing numbers of patients with respiratory issues caused by post-strike chemical particles, not officially acknowledged, but widely suspected by local medics. Outside the abandoned U.S. Embassy, a relic of revolution and resentment, young Iranians sip ice Americanos at a tiny cafe that's open inside. Amir, a 27-year-old engineer, shrugs at the irony. We don't hate Americans. We hate what's happening. I want peace. We all do. But this moment is anything but peaceful. The blackened news studio now stands as a metaphor for Iran's place in the world. Defiant, damaged, determined. Ayatollah now faces perhaps the hardest decisions of his 40-year rule. War drums still echo faintly. The ceasefire, fragile as ancient glass, may yet shatter. And so Iran waits, not for surrender, but for what comes next in this endless, uncertain conflict.